Hey everybody, Miranda Passketch here. I wanted to touch base this afternoon and talk a little bit about our upcoming sneak peek, which we're now going to be calling a business preview. So, I want to talk about why you should invite people and how you should invite people to this upcoming business preview. First of all, it's important that you actually ask them if they can be added to the group. In order to hold you accountable to this, we're going to be asking you in a pinned post at the top of the group to introduce the person that you've invited. By introducing them, it gives them a look at our encouraging and our inviting culture, but also it allows for you to brag them up a little bit. Talk about why you think that they would be such a good part of our team and why you want them to seriously consider joining us. So, um, ultimately, you have to remember that this is a very respectable and amazing opportunity. We are professionals and we're good at what we do. Okay, so you should have no shame in inviting them. Now, as far as confidence goes, I understand that there's an element of fear here. I'm scared about what people are going to think. I don't want them to think I have an ulterior motive. I don't want them to say no, because hearing no sucks. Um, but we have to get past that, okay? We have to realize that what we're doing is is powerful. And if you love what you're doing and if you think that what you're doing is a good thing and you want to share that, it no one's going to take that the wrong way. So you just have to do it. Okay? Invite, invite, invite. It's one of the 3 vital behaviors. So, why you should invite? Obviously, it's good for your business. It's important that they see the opportunity. I could go on and on. But everybody always asks me, but Miranda, how? How do I invite people? How do I get them even in the door to consider the opportunity? Okay? The way that I invite most people is via Facebook message. Now, I think it's extremely powerful if you can get them on the telephone or even via Facebook Messenger if you can use the voice feature. But really, you just need to start having a conversation. And when you have that conversation, it needs to be genuine. It needs to be real. And you need to have done your research, okay? When you think about the prospects on your list, because you should have a list, okay? Before you start throwing invites out left and right, you should make a list of reach up prospects that you think, oh my gosh, if they actually said yes to this, that would be a game changer for me and my team. Because you have a team, okay? You are the leader of your team. Whether it exists or not, you are the leader of that team, and that's what you're inviting people to. So, when you make that list, think about people that you just know have a ton of potential at this. People that you watch and follow and you think, oh my gosh, like, I love what they're doing. It's amazing. It's inspiring. Also, think about what your niche market is. What are the type of people that you want to lead, that you want to have on your team? It's going to be a little bit different for everybody. Some of you might say, well, I really want to empower stay at home moms to make some extra income for their family. Others of you are going to say, I really want to find other personal trainers that I can relate with, that we can really grow like a powerhouse team with the skills that we have on the personal trainer side. Maybe others of you say, well, I'm a full-time working mom and I want to find other full-time working moms that are balancing it all, that are still trying to stay healthy, but they're busy, right? So think about what maybe some niche markets are for you and what you want to recruit specifically towards. Make that list. Then think about, okay, how can I genuinely invite them? And when I say genuinely, I mean, we don't just send a 2-sentence message saying, hey, oh my gosh, hope you're doing well. I'd love to add you to this business preview I'm hosting. Can I? No, that is not good. What we want to do is we want to very professionally reach out. For example, what I do, because that's, again, this is just what's worked for me, or what I'm trying to do even better at, because I'm still a work in progress with this. I try to say, okay, hey, Kate, okay? Kate is a very active person that I'm pursuing right now. Hey, Kate, I hope you're doing well. I'm not sure if you've seen or not what I've been up to, but I recently became, a coach with Beachbody. And the team that I'm on is just absolutely phenomenal. I found that, I'm inspired to help women on a daily basis. I get to lead amazing people, and I've been able to financially contribute to my family. The reason I tell you this is because what I'm looking for on my team and what I see in you is exactly what I'd like to see on my team. I'm going to actually read to you what I said to her as far as compliments go, because a lot of times what I do is I genuinely give them an update on what I've been up to. This is what I've been doing. Here's why I love it. I'm so passionate about it. It's going great. And then I say, here's why I think you would be awesome. So this is specifically what I said to my girlfriend, Kate. I said, the reason I get so excited for you is because you have an amazing following of people that already trust you. You have a captivating Instagram profile, you take amazing pictures, and you're so relatable. The goal is to attract like-minded people that you'd want to work with anyway, as clients and as fellow coaches, and you have the potential to grow exponentially on our team. We have coaches that have created a solid foundation and are making over $4,000 a month, and they've been doing this for 6 to 12 months. We establish long-term success by understanding the structure of Beachbody, what it takes to be successful, and how to help one another achieve our goals physically and financially. Now, that one was specific to Kate. What I mean is I don't say that to everybody. I said that to Kate because Kate is a stay-at-home mom to a son, and I know that she is financially motivated, and I know that that would rock her world. I also know that she is very passionate about fitness. Her Instagram is amazing. She has a ton of followers. So, like, again, I used that example, but that's just what I said for Kate. It's not something you should say exactly to the person that you're pursuing. But I thought about, okay, what's going to resonate well with Kate? Okay. And actually, that message to Kate was sent via email because I'd already sent some pre-messages via Facebook and then got her email and asked if we could carry the conversation over that way. I tell you all this because so many of you asked, but Miranda, give me examples. And honestly, the bullet truth is that I simply share what I've been up to genuinely and why I'm passionate about it. I tell them why I think they would be so good and why I think they already have the skills to hit the ground running on our team. And then I end it by saying, if you're willing, I'd like to add you to the business preview we have coming up so that you can take a deeper look at what it is that we do and what we have going on. There's no pressure, but it allows for you to consider whether or not you think this is the right move for you and your family. And then I see what happens. But I created a call of action at the end asking, is it okay if I add you? Because I want her to respond. And in her case, because we'd been messaging back and forth as well, I said things like, please reply with what other questions you have, because I'm a very transparent coach and friend. I want you to know that I'm going to tell you the truth and that any questions you have, I'll be an open book about. Okay, and I've done that with a lot of my coaches that have become a lot of my recruits that have now become coaches. I said, I'm very transparent. Ask me whatever it is that is lying on your heart that you're worried about, and I'll tell you. I even told one girl that's a coach now, I told her exactly what I made in my first 2-3 months. It's like, here's what I've made. It's not a lot, but here's why I'm excited. Here's why I know that I'm on the straight and narrow to the right direction. Okay, so that's just an example. Create a call to action at the end. Get their permission to invite them to the group. Be excited about this opportunity and be proud of this opportunity, okay? A lot of it all comes back to confidence. Remember this. Did you feel like the person that invited you to the opportunity had an ulterior motive? And did you feel like they were just trying to make money off of you? The answer is likely no. So if that's the case, don't worry about what everyone else thinks, okay? If you are being genuine and real, they're going to respect you, and they're going to respect the fact that you reach out to them. They'll probably be flattered, and hopefully they'll respond respectfully, okay? Hopefully they'll respond and say, hey, thanks, but I'm just not interested. Okay, that leads me to my last point. Remember my 10-3-1 rule, okay? If you reach out to 10 people, my guess is 3 people will maybe respond, and one of them will say yes, add me to the group. Okay? Or maybe maybe you'll reach out to 10 people, 3 people will say yes, add me to the group, and only one of those 3 will actually become a coach. My point is, a lot of people are going to say no. Okay? They're just gonna. And that's okay. Because if you didn't ask them, they wouldn't have been able to say no. And if you don't ask, they also can't say yes. So you need to ask people, and you need to confidently ask people, because if what you're doing is something you believe in and it's not something that you should be ashamed of, then you need to invite. I hope this was helpful. Please reach out in the comments with any questions, because I'm trying to make this as applicable as possible for you guys so that you feel like, okay, I can do this, because you can. Again, I'm excited This is going to be a big sneak peek for us. So let's genuinely create a list of reach up rock stars, and then let's get after contacting them in the right way that shows that we are the group that they should join when it comes to coaching. Have a good afternoon.